Hello everyone, welcome back to Our Gaming. I'm Mike, and today we're playing a game called Inscryption. This is an interesting game. It was suggested to me by Steam. It looks like it's a card game, and it's kind of like a psychological horror game, and an escape the room game. A lot of different genres kind of meshed all into one. So how about you jump in with me, and we'll take a look at it together. Okay, I guess we just hit this icon here. Daniel Mullins Games. Devolver Digital.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Continue. I wonder what the last person did. Hello. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. I see, like there is the wolf. That has two blood icons. The stoat, I'm not sure what that is. One blood icon and the squirrel. Let's play the squirrel for now. One heart, zero attack, it looks like. Now play your stoat. Okay, S is to go back. Play your stoat. What does that do? An honorable death, play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have any. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence the combat. Okay, so sacrifices are the blood symbols there. Alright. So I need to sacrifice that thing first. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power, which is 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. How much? Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Coyote has 2 damage, 1 heart. My coyote does 2 damage to your stoat, which it did. And I had 3 hearts, now it's 1. That means your stoat is 2 less. Yep. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. Oh, that's interesting. So the defenders don't hurt the attackers. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How much damage does a wolf do? I guess I'll grab a squirrel, because I want 2 baddies on the field, and I need a stronger baddie on the field, and the wolf requires 2 sacrifices. How dull. Go play the squirrel down, like so. Okay, head back, and now with that I can play the wolf. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. But the title of that creature said something, I missed it. That's interesting. Its suffering was real, but you will not see it again. Oh, but you will see it again. And we'll oppose this guy with my wolf. I cannot sacrifice anything else, so my turn is over. Because you are learning, I will pass. So another good thing to keep in mind is damage doesn't overflow from the defender to the caster or to the player. Again, the choice, a random card from the deck or the certainty of a squirrel. I need the random card. River Snapper. What does River Snapper do? To play that River Snapper... Oh well. I need to sacrifice something, which I can't do right now. Damage dealt 3. 3 weight on the scale. He's gonna pass again. Alright, I'm gonna play the squirrel. Good enough. What does this guy do? 6 health, 1 damage. I think I'm all set not doing that. So he took... You won this match and he took 2 extra coins in his cup. They won't all be so easy. I hope not. You passed a bunch. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. Okay, so this is like a storytelling element also. It looks similar to Deck of Fate. That was another cool game. I might go over that sometime. But this gives me that much feel of it right now. A single path revealed itself. Okay, here are my cards. I got a stoat. Why is the stoat animated? But not the wolves. Okay. Let's go to the cards. Boop. 2 Desitins of the Force approach you tentatively. The Caustic Adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. So if this thing actually attacks... Okay, if it attacks a creature, it kills it. What's the other one? The Undying Cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only 1 may grace your paltry deck. I got 2 wolves that need 2 sacrifices. Having a cat is really gonna allow me to put a lot of stuff back on the field. I think right now I just want to put creatures on the field. Many lives. When a card bearing this sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. And that's the Knife Infinity sign. Alright. Into my deck you go. Another creature joins your caravan. Okay. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales within it. It'll allow you to tip the scales with it. Like cheating? Okay. 3 is as much as you can carry. So there's the inventory system. Okay. And it looks like, I'm guessing this is gonna be combat. That's what the first icon was. So let's head over that way. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. A boulder on our side with 5 health. That's interesting. I could, my apologies, by the time I finished reading it, it was going to the next line. But this stout here seems to be a sentient creature. It didn't like being sacrificed, but I understood it, but maybe playing together, we can help each other out. Let's see what's it. You may now see my moves ahead of time. That seems silly. So he's gonna play a wolf cub here. It's 1 damage. I don't know what this, what does that mean? Fledgling. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after the first turn on the board. So the wolf cub's probably gonna turn into a boulder, something else. But it's gonna take a while for it to get through the boulder, and I can't actually play the boulder right now. We got 2 stumps that are gonna be blocking me. So the question here is, what's the most powerful creature I have? Right now, the most powerful creature I have. I got 2 squirrels. Oh man, not much of anything really. The right side seems to be the side I should be attacking. Let's play a squirrel. And then I think I have a second squirrel. No, I have a cat. Let's play the cat. Oh, it requires a sacrifice. All right. All right. Then you can stay there, kitty. You're gonna be used. I'm gonna farm you. Now the stoat is gonna need a sacrifice. I want the snapper ready to defend this guy afterwards. Stoat. The stoat here. I know the stoat isn't my highest damaging creature, but it does at least 1 damage, so maybe I can go down and do that. Now let's have it start working on the stump. Here we go. The snapper I can't play just yet, so I'm gonna wait so I can go and do wolves next turn. Mine the ambitious wolf club. It aged swiftly. Okay, right now I don't think I'm gonna need any more. We only draw 1 at a time. What is he drawing next? A bat, 2 and 1. Okay. How much health do you have? The bat's gonna attack with 2 damage. He's not gonna survive that because he only has 2 health. I guess I'm gonna have to do the snapper on that end. So let's take the squirrel. Put the squirrel here. Snapper requires sacrifice kitty and squirrel. And then snapper goes there. He's got to protect that lane. And then the wolf, I don't know what to do about that. Bats. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack you direct. Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. So now he's gonna attack me here. Ha, my bat flew right over your river snapper. Now does the river snapper attack it though? A card bearing this sigil will strike an opponent directly even if there is a creature opposing it. Alright. I'm trying to look at the board here. Here we go, and the cat's still hanging out over here by the tree. That wolf's gonna go in next round, he's gonna beat this. And so he's attack of 3, health of 2. You have attack of 3, health of 2 as well. When the boulder gets destroyed, I'll put the wolf down. So until then, let's just draw a card. A second wolf. As expected, stoat, bam bam, okay. It's good to know that flying creatures can still be attacked. Let's put the squirrel on the board. And then what we're gonna do here is we grab a wolf. We're gonna sacrifice the cat, that doesn't die. We're gonna sacrifice the squirrel. Down you go, that wolf should kill that wolf. And I'm gonna leave the stoat alone because he seems sentient. I didn't see what his next turn was gonna be. Oh well. That's a win. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. So now we go get some cards. Oop. A young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. It only takes 1 sacrifice though, that's not bad. A meek sparrow. A sparrow. It's inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. A sparrow would be nice to put over like an obstacle, like they had trees. So it'd be good to have a sparrow on one of those lanes. Let's do that. Alright, I don't know what this is. What's this? You stumble into some strange stone in the mists. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. So either, okay, I have to choose between these two. The cat's really good. You can get a lot of things on the board with the cat, so I'm sorry, Sparrow, you gotta go. Alright. I'm gonna pick him. He seems pretty cool. Oh, okay. So what's this, like a swaparoo thing? Do it! What an honor! Ooh, oh, he took its ability! The ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Interesting. The stoat took its ability, but didn't go stronger though. It just took its like innate ability. Oh, if that's the case, I could have given the stoat the cat, right? Well, now I know. Antler thing. What are you? Uh-oh. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. That is gonna be hard. Trying to watch me suffer. Apparently this stoat thinks that this game's all about him suffering. Okay, we're going first, it looks like. He's putting down a bat that flies, and he's putting down a coyote that flies next round. They're both gonna attack. We can't block that. We're taking 1, 2, 4 damage. That's a lot in one round. But we want to take them out as soon as possible. They both have 1 heart. What can we do about that? Let's take down the let's take this guy down. He flies over it. So I was thinking about maybe I can put the squirrel on the block, but the squirrel just flies over. The creatures they're doing just flies over it anyways. You have 1 attack and 3 health, but he's gonna fly over the opponent anyways. It doesn't matter if it's there. He's not gonna kill the opponent. That's the thing. He flies over it. All right, sacrifice him. We'll put you in a neutral. Back on the board, he says. And then I need more sacrifices. I don't have enough. This is gonna hurt. My totem has granted me Coyote the power of flight. Okay, yep. Yep, 4, that hurt. I need a squirrel, I think. I need 2 squirrels, really. Even the cat's gonna require a sacrifice, I think. This is either gonna be a wolf or it's gonna be the cat. I know my deck well enough for that. So, let's do this. Grab it. It's the cat. Good. Let's go crack the board. Put this guy down the board. So. Okay, and then the cat has... Oh, he has 0 damage also. Wasn't thinking about that. Alright, well... Boop. Kill him. Put the cat down here. I want the wolf on the board next. We're gonna have to kill the stoat to do that. And I don't want to kill him, so I'm gonna use this. What? A well-earned point of damage. I don't think you would really do it. I didn't think you'd really do it. I was unaware that's what that did. We're not gonna win this round at this point. They're gonna do enough 4 damage. I can't block it with my current cards. If I planned it up better, I could have put the wolf down, at least taken out one of the guys, but I did not. If I want to win, I may have to kill the guy. Both do 2 damage though. I don't want to kill that stoat guy, but I do want to win. So he should at least kill this guy. Here we go. He attacks me for 2. This is when things get... I need 2 for this guy. He's a blocking. It's another flying card. He's gonna... I don't think I'm gonna win this. What are my options here? I pick up my wolf. Sacrifice a wolf to pick up a wolf. Wolf cub does only 1 damage, but that still may be enough. You may have to go sacrifice the wolf. Let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna play my wolf. I'm gonna sacrifice my cat, sacrifice the wolf, but then I'm gonna oppose the bat. That's all I can do right now. Oh, it ends at 5. Alright, you lost. Use this as a learning opportunity, maybe the only way to mitigate my disappointments. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from the top of the barrel beside the door. Beside the door. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Okay. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? This is kind of intense. Let's go here. The watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Okay, so this will block a flyer. Another cat, which is nice. And the ornate porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. What does this mean? So it means once a card bearing this signal is struck, the striker is then dealt a single point of damage. Okay, right now we have flyers on his deck, and I don't want too many cats on the field, so let's get a bullfrog out there. I don't know what either of these do. This will transfer stuff to a card. What does the fireplace do? You come across a small group of survivors. Faces shirking from starvation, they huddle around a campfire. They look upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire that will enhance its power. Warm it by the fire that will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. I'm pretty sure this is gonna eat my guy. Says him. He doesn't seem so confident about it. Let's have my cat do something. If he gets powerful, then... And he can't die, right? Sure, this is good. The fire warmed the poor cat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the cat away from the fire and left. Alright, let's do another combat. Now my cat can do something. It's somewhere in the foul cabin. Be silent or I'll tear you to shreds. There's something in this cabin that we're sitting in that will allow me to get whatever. Grand fur. Blocks flying. It gives me 3 with no damage. He's gonna play a grizzly bear. Attack 4, 6 health. Put down the squirrel. Then you do 1 and block flying. You do 1. Oh, let's have the stoat do some damage. You there, haha. I just realized something. He's gonna attack anyways. I need to do something to block him. We'll put him down. You're this spot. You're sure? I can't move him now. So yes, I'm sure. Alright. He's gonna go do 1 damage. Bear's gonna come in, kill him. But I'm at least blocking the bear. Don't think there's much more I can do unless I sacrifice him and move this guy around. 1 with 2, that's 1 with 3. 4 damage, takes him out. I guess I need to put this down. Use the squirrel, put him here. Use the bullfrog. Oh, bullfrog blocks it. He doesn't actually fly. Oh well. We'll leave the squirrel there for now. Does he have damage? 1 whopping damage. Alright, well, at least it'll damage him. I think this is my turn. I have a second wolf. Can't play either of these. I have to sacrifice. He does 4 damage to me. I mean, I put a squirrel down to block him. That's it. Yeah, I can't do any of these cards. He's gonna win. Alas, it is time to... No, go away! Go away! You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own... It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. Okay. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. 1 is good. I like the 1. A cost of 1 blood from the bullfrog. And another. This time I will use the power and health of the numbers. The wolf has 3 and 2. That's a pretty solid setup there. Power 3 and 2 from the wolf. Now choose a card from which we'll extract the sigils. The cats. Okay. Sigil mainly lies in the cats. I never did ask your name. What's our name gonna be today? Where? We're gonna do that. Nope. There we go. Enter. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Ah! Are you ready? No! Go away! You don't need to smile! No, go away! Hey everyone, Editing Mike here. This session actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Like, I sat down and didn't realize how much time passed while I'm playing this game. So I'm going to go and call it quits for this video right now. You got a good chance to see kind of what the general gameplay is. You get to see kind of the escape room elements of the game. This session actually lasted for about another hour, so if you want to see more of this gameplay, you can see another video coming up next week. If you enjoyed this, if you want to go and see what we're doing here in the channel, this is YouTube, you know what to do. And I actually didn't do a full playthrough of the game, but if you want to watch me go and record a full playthrough of the game in its entirety, let me know, and I'll see you guys next one. Take care. New game, continue, options, credits, quit. Let's do quit first, why not? Okay, that ends the game.